Film 2. Hi, Agnes back with classes to go. So, amber was very well used in the ancient world. By ancient, I mean thousands of thousands, as in Egypt, as in Sumeria, as in before those places had names. Yep, early bronze, late Stone Age. We found these things that are thousands of years old, beads, pieces of animal totems, amazing things from those times. And it occurred to me that because amber was so commonly used in antiquity and in the ancient world, historical world, we should be seeing a lot more of it in what we wear as garb, in what we present as material. We do, and I've seen amber necklaces. There are some wonderful people who make and sell them. There are people who have it as part of, say, a Viking costume, but it permeated the ancient world across cultures. So, amber. My amber is from Poland. Um, I wanted amber that was Baltic or Baltic area amber because the digs and museum finds that I would be referencing were in that region. You can get amber from Sumatra right now on the internet. It's a little bit cheaper. A couple of pieces of amber, fit the palm of your hand. I got these for $8 or $9 on Etsy. Like for traders who are, ethically sourced. They'll say, approved by the whatever government, Polish government. And so I've just kind of collected it at various things. I found some at rock and mineral shows, even though it's neither a rock nor a mineral. It's easily shapeable. Oddly enough, this is some sandstone that was being sold too. So if they were selling easily shapeable substances, sometimes amber pops up there. So it was relatively inexpensive. There are some various testing you can do, burning of amber, and seeing if it floats to make sure what you're getting is true amber. So the ancient amber trade occurred in many areas, but it used to go up the Elbe River and around the Baltic Sea. And what would happen is amber at that point, larger deposits, would literally just wash ashore. And people would call them the Tears of Apollo. Or they would hypothesize that when the sun hits and reflects on the water, that the hot rays of the sun would do something with the salt, and that's how amber formed. There was that theory. And then there were people who, if you look at amber, there are ripples in it. Okay? And if you live in an area that has trees that have sap, especially if you have maples or something, more viscous is what I would have in mind, you can see at one point this flowed. And in the ancient world, they were like, yeah, that looks like hardened sap to me. So there were a lot of theories as to what it was, but it was very commonly found. You could literally walk by the ocean and grab it. Which brings us to ancient theories and shaping.